If you're in a fight with somebody and you hurt them, the objective of the fight is not to back off and let them recoup. The objective is to smash into oblivion.
But the law says if you made a mistake, you rescind.
Whose law said that? The law of the United States?
Yeah.
Or who controls the law of the United States?
Legislatures.
Yeah, legislators that have their own agenda. Laws mean nothing. You give me the currency of a country and you can make all the rules in the world. And that's all that matters. Who's in control?
No one else should worry about how much money I have. No one should worry about how much Donald Trump has. I never asked how much he has. I never asked how much the Rockefellers or the Rothschilds have, or Magic Johnson, or any athletes like that. Nobody asks about that. Why all of a sudden they want to worry about me?
The whole agenda is to create a one-world government where everybody has an RFID chip implanted in them. All money is to be in those chips, right? There'll be no more cash. And this is giving me straight from Rockefeller himself. This is what they want to accomplish. And all money will be in your chips. And so instead of having cash, anytime you have money in your chip, they can take out whatever they want to take out whenever they want to. If they say you owe us this much money in taxes, they just deduct it out of your chip digitally.
Total control.
Total control. And if you're like me or you, and you're protesting what they're doing, they can just turn off your chip. And you have nothing. You can't buy food. You can't do anything. It's total control of the people.
And that chip's connected to a database that has your purchasing records, what you do, what
everything.
you sell.
Everything is in there, you know? And so they want a one-world government controlled by them, everybody being chipped, all your money in those chips, and they control the chips, and they control people. And you become a slave. You become a serf to these people. That's their goal. That's their intentions.
Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praise, all honor, and all glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakwadash, and next double honors to the head apostles / elder bishops of the great millstone, who teach and who rule well. Peace, blessings, and safety to all you sincere Akim. Keep pushing, keep believing, and keep the faith, regardless of whether people hear or whether they forbear. All right, and you just seen the video, all right, that I just played. And pretty much, man, I just want to go into the topic of the MOTB. All right, every so often, it's a topic that must be spoken on to keep it fresh in people's minds, because that is one of the major prophecies that must come to play before the end. All right, and we see a lot of talk, of it going forth. All right, it's something that could very well happen, in the near future. All right. And, once it happens, it's going to be quick, sudden, fast. And if you're not aware of what's going on, then you're going to take that shit. Not only that, but if you're not protected by the Lord, if the Spirit of the Lord is not on you, all right, you're going to end up taking that chip and you're going to be destroyed. So let's just go into it real quick. All right. Where it speaks about this RFID microchip, which is the mark of the beast. Okay, it's here in the book of Revelation, the 13th chapter, and I'm going to start at verse 15. All right, it says, and he had power to give life unto the image of the beast, that the image of the beast should both speak and cause that as many as would not worship the image of the beast should be killed. Okay, and that's the whole system. All right, the beast system and its influence that it has over the whole earth, over the inhabitants of Babylon. All right, those that don't bow down to the beast system. All right, when that time comes, all right, they're going to be, you could be physically killed, but you go into that word killed, it just pretty much means like separated from society. All right, you're going to be not be able to participate in society, and I think they already have a system like this over in China with the social credit system. All right, so continuing on. All right, verse 16, it says, and he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads. All right, and let's go ahead and go into it. All right, we'll go into that word mark so that there's no confusion on exactly what it is. Revelation 13 and 16. All right, and the he is the elite banking families. All right, the Rothschilds, the Gettys, the Bloombergs, the Eisenhowers, the Rockefellers. Okay, so that word mark. All right, Strong's G5480, charagma. Okay, and let's see. It says a scratch or etching, a stamp as a badge of servitude. And as that guy said in that video, he said that the elites, they want to make everyone slaves. All right, you don't do what they say, they can turn off your chip, they can deduct money out of your chip. All right. Okay, a stamp as a badge of servitude, or said a sculptured figure, statue, a graven mark. Okay, it says a stamp, an imprinted mark of the mark stamped on the forehead of the right hand as the badge of the followers of the anti-Hamashiach. Okay, it says the mark branded upon horses, a thing that is carved, a graven work. Okay, it says a sculpture, but a graven image. Okay, and that once again, that's going to be the RFID microchip. They're going to insert it inside of you, and we're gonna actually go a little bit deeper into this word. Okay, let's see the root word of it. All right, the root word or etymology, Strong's G5482, Karax. Okay, that's where you get charagma from, the Karax. It says from charasso, to sharpen to a point, akin to Strong's G1125, through the ideal of scratching. So they're gonna, like, if you think of like getting a tattoo, right? A tattoo, or not a tattoo, it like literally scratches and digs into your skin to put the ink inside of there. Okay, this is gonna be the same thing. It says to sharpen to a point. All right, a palisade or rampart, a military mound for circumvallation in a siege. Let me see. A pale or a stake. Okay, a palisade. Let me look something up real quick. That's not what I'm thinking of, Salakia. But it's going to be something that's etched into you. Okay, it's going to be like I said, they're gonna scratch it into your skin, and it could be either your right hand or your left. Doesn't necessarily have to be the right, but anywhere in your body. All right, and then of course, I forgot who it is. Elon Musk is coming out with the chip for the brain. All right, and it's gonna do the same thing, and they're gonna advertise it to make it seem as though it's some kind of good thing. Like, oh, you got all your medical records. Look at the convenience of it. All right, I know that Elon Musk is, his brain chip is to where they're able to make it to where you're able to people who are lame, as in they're not able to walk, they're handicapped. They're trying to make it to where people are able to walk, or the blind will be able to see. All right, deaf will be able to hear, things like that. And so it's gonna be something that they're gonna advertise as convenient and a good thing for you to take. All right, it says, so he's gonna have them let's read that again, Revelation 13 and 16. And he calls it all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads, and that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name. Okay, so you're not gonna be able to buy or sell without it. All right, and that's exactly what the guy spoke of in the video. All right, a microchip. It's not sleeping with a white woman. It's not sin. Okay, it's always been broken down and continues to be broken down as some kind of implantable device that gives you access to CBDC, which is a central banking digital currency. Okay, so no more paper money. All right, they're gonna make it to where in order to do anything in the society, you have to have this chip, and if you don't take it, then you're not gonna be able to have access to businesses, different things that you need to buy or sell. And if you do anything that they don't like, they can turn off your chip. All right, so let's go to the next chapter. Let's see what happens to people who take it. Okay, Revelation chapter 14. and verse 9. It says, "And the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, If any man worship the beast in his image and receive his mark in his forehead or in his hand," all right, so he doesn't say right hand or left, okay, it says, "the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of the Most High, which is poured out without mixture into the cup of his indignation. And he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels and in the presence of the Lamb." Okay, because the Lord is going to burn those who take that. All right. Also, there's another scripture that says they're going to be punished with swords and all kind of things. Let me go see if I can find that right quick. All right, but I'll get this, Revelation 14:11. "And the smoke of their torment ascendeth up forever and ever, and they have no rest day nor night, who worship the beast and his image, and whosoever receiveth the mark of his name." Okay, let's get this right quick. Oh, what the heck? Okay, let me see if this is the one I'm thinking of. You know, it might be, but I'm not gonna go into it because, be straight up, I don't know this chapter. I gotta study. Yep, I gotta study. So Salakia, this could be it, but I'm not gonna go into it. Instead, I'm gonna go here to 2nd Ezra, the 16th chapter. All right, and it goes into it that those who take that mark, okay, the M-A-R-K, are going to be held in derision. All right, and trodden underfoot. So this is 2nd Ezra, the 16th chapter, and verse 68. It says, "For behold, the burning wrath of a great multitude is kindled over you, and they shall take away certain of you, and feed you, being idle with things offered unto idols." All right, and this is that M-A-R-K. Okay, they're going to try to feed you, but they're going to try to force it on you. All right, and what does it do? It shows allegiance to the beast. Okay, it shows that you worship the beast, meaning you put your trust in this system. All right, and if you do that, then what's going to happen? It says, "And they that consent unto them shall be had in derision and in reproach and trodden underfoot." All right, so you consent unto the beast system. All right, you know what's going to happen. The Lord's going to make sure that you are punished. All right, "For there shall be in every place and in the next cities a great insurrection upon those that fear the Lord. They shall be like madmen, sparing none, but still spoiling and destroying those that fear the Lord. For they shall waste and take away their goods and cast them out of their houses. Then shall they be known whom are my chosen, and they shall be tried as gold in the fire." Okay, so at that time, all right, that is when that great uprising is going to come up against those that refuse the mark. Okay, and you're gonna go under heavy persecution. You're gonna be tried as gold in the fire. Okay, it's a part of the game, but you gotta stay strong. You're gonna need the Spirit of the Lord on you to overcome that hour of temptation. Let's get this right quick. Revelation 3:10. All right, it says, "Because thou hast kept the word of my patience, I will also keep thee from the hour of temptation, which shall come upon all the world to try them that dwell upon the earth." All right, so if you remain focused, all right, and you do the works of the Lord now, Lord's will, He has the Spirit on you because He's in control of everything. He's the one that's in control of, if you're strong, if you remain strong and don't take it or not. All right, because you're gonna need Him to feed you in that day. All right, and the Lord, He can do that. Okay, He can the Lord, Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, He can have it to where He makes sure that you get fed in that time, and He will. All right, and those who take it, all right, they don't trust in the Lord, they're going to be destroyed. But once again, He has to, put that Spirit on you for it to be that way. Okay, for Him to make sure that for you to overcome the temptation and to remain strong. All right, let's get a few more scriptures. Let's go to the book of Job, the 20th chapter. All right, this is the plans of the wicked. This is what they have devised. Okay, this is Job chapter 20 and verse let's see, Job chapter 20 and verse 20. It says, surely he shall not feel quietness in his belly. He shall not save of that which he desired. Okay, the Lord is going to destroy his kingdom. All right, right when he thinks that he is, he's finally at the top. All right, he's finally achieved everything that he wants to achieve. It's only going to last for a short period of time. All right. It says, there shall none of his meat be left. Therefore shall no man look for his goods. In the fullness of his sufficiency, he shall be in straits. Okay, in the fullness of his wicked plans, the Lord is going to send straits upon him. And let's see what that word straits is. All right. Okay, that word straits. Let's see. Yasar. Yatsar. Let's see. And it says, the Strong's definition means to be distressed. All right, to be narrow, to be vexed. Okay. To bind, to be distressed. Be in distress. Be cramped, be narrow, be scant, be in straits. All right. To suffer distress. Okay. So that's how he's going to be. He's going to be distressed because why? The Lord is going to bring that judgment upon him. All right. It says in his Job 20 and 22, in the fullness of his sufficiency, he shall be in straits. Every hand of the wicked shall come upon him. When he is about to fill his belly, Yahweh shall cast the fury of his wrath upon him and shall rain it upon him while he is eating. Okay. So right when he's when it seems all good, all right, it says the Lord is going to cast his fury upon him. All right, which is going to be the ICBM nuclear missiles. It says, he shall flee from the iron weapon, and the bow of steel shall strike him through. It is drawn and cometh out of the body, yea, the glittering sword cometh out of his gall. Terrors are upon him. All darkness shall be hid in his secret places. A fire not blown shall consume him. It shall go ill with him that is left in his tabernacle. All right, and what's going to happen to those that are left in the tabernacle of the wicked? All right, they're going to be captured and put into captivity, according to Isaiah the 24th chapter. They're going to be the first fruits of slavery. All right, so the heavens shall reveal his iniquity, and the earth shall rise up against him. The increase of his house shall depart, and his goods shall flow away in the day of his wrath. This is the portion of a wicked man from the Most High, and the heritage appointed unto him by Yahweh. Okay, so right when he thinks that he's at the top, okay, the Lord is going to bring that destruction upon him, that wrath. All right, and this is the heritage that's appointed to him, and this is speaking of Esau, Edom, and their elites. Okay, and the elites mostly are all 1948ers. Okay, the JOOZs. All right, because we just read that this is the heritage that he has received. Okay, this is what Yahweh Bashem Yahushai has planned for the heritage of Esau. This is Malachi chapter 1 and verse 1. The burden of the word of the Lord to Israel by Malachi. I have loved you, saith the Lord. Yet ye say, wherein hast thou loved us? Was not Jacob Esau's brother? It's like it was not Esau Jacob's brother, saith the Lord. Yet I loved Jacob, and I hated Esau, and laid his mountains and his heritage waste for the dragons of the wilderness. So this is what Esau is going to inherit, destruction. Whereas Edom saith, we are impoverished, but we will return. All right, we will return and build the desolate places. Thus saith the Lord of hosts. And what is this talking about? During the dark ages, all right, they were cast out. But they shall return and build the desolate places. They shall build, but I will throw down. And they shall call them the border of wickedness, and the people against whom the Lord hath indignation forever. Okay, so there you go. All right, this is Esau. This is what the Lord has planned for him. All right. But those who don't take it, all right, they're gonna be delivered in this time. Psalms 91 says, he that dwelleth in the secret place of the Most High shall abide under the shadow of the Almighty. And the secret place is in this truth. all right, in these scriptures, the prophecies, okay, in the word, it says, I will say of the Lord, he is my refuge and my fortress, my God, in him will I trust. Surely he will deliver thee from the snare of the fowler and from the noisome pestilence, all right. He shall cover thee with his feathers, and under his wings shalt thou trust. So like it shalt thou trust. So like it. His truth shall be thy shield and thy buckler. See, this is the safe place, the truth. All right. Thou shalt not be afraid for the terror by night, nor by the arrow that flieth by day. Okay. And this arrow is what we just read about in Job, the 20th chapter. All right. This is the ICBM nuclear missile. Okay. It says, nor for the pestilence that walketh in darkness, nor for the destruction that wasteth at noonday. Okay. And that destruction is the nuclear fire. And when it says at noonday, okay, that means when it's nice and bright. All right, when Esau is in his light, okay, which he's in the light now, but when he's at the height of his rulership, that's when the Lord is going to shoot those arrows upon his inheritance. All right. But those that are of the elect are not going to be in fear, because why? We did not, Lord's word be that number, I did not consent to the beast. It says 1,000 shall fall at thy side and 10,000 at thy right hand, but it shall not come nigh thee. Okay, and this is this is talking about the ICBM nuclear missiles. The Lord is going to burn the vast majority of people on earth. It says, nor for the pestilence that walketh in darkness. Also, like I just read that, verse 8. Only with thine eyes shalt thou behold and see the reward of the wicked, which is Esau. So he's going to send nuclear fire upon the habitation of the wicked. All right. And you're going to see the reward of the wicked, which is destruction. It says, because thou hast made the Lord Yahweh, which is my refuge, even the Most High thy habitation, there shall no evil befall thee, neither shall any plague come nigh thy dwelling. For he shall give his angels charge over thee to keep thee in all thy ways. Okay, and that's exactly what we hope for. All right, him keeping us under his feathers. All right, the angels. Okay, they shall bear thee up in their hands, lest thou dash thy foot against a stone. All right, lest you be caught up in one of these traps. Thou shalt tread upon the lion and the adder. All right, and the wicked is known as an adder, the serpent. That's what an adder is. It's a serpent. You're going to tread upon the wicked. The young lion and the dragon shalt thou trample under feet. Because he hath set his love upon me, therefore will I deliver him. I will set him on high, because he hath known my name. Okay, so that's extreme. There you go. The name of the Lord, extremely important. He shall call upon me, and I will answer him. I will be with him in trouble. I will deliver him and honor him. With long life will I satisfy him and show him my salvation. All right, for those who do not take that RFID chip, okay, you know, you're going to be delivered from the noisome pestilence, the arrow that flieth by day, all right, the nuclear fire. You're going to be delivered from all that, and Lord's will we be at that number. All right, let me get one more scripture. But the vast majority of people, all right, they're not doing the works of the Lord now, so the Lord is not going to keep them in the hour of temptation. Even if they may know what the mark of the beast is, but they're still going to end up taking it, because they have not fully departed from this world. All right, and the Spirit of the Lord is not going to be on them. So what's going to happen to them? They're going to get burned. All right, this is Isaiah the 24th chapter and verse 4. Actually, I'll start at verse 3. It says, the land shall be utterly emptied and utterly spoiled, for the Lord hath spoken this word. The earth mourneth and fadeth away. The world languisheth and fadeth away. All right, this society is going to be destroyed. The haughty people of the earth do languish. All right, there's a lot of people on the earth that are haughty, meaning arrogant, boastful, full of pride. All right, and even if they say they love the Lord, they're not keeping the works of the Lord, so he's not going to keep them from the hour of temptation. They're teaching that the laws are done away with. You can do whatever you want. All right, as long you can celebrate the customs of the heathens. You don't have to follow the dietary laws. At the end of the day, all right, it's really just because they have no faith. You don't believe in what the Lord said he's going to do. All right, you've been taught that the Lord is all about peace and love, and that's what he's bringing. Okay, but that's not the truth. All right. Okay, so it says the haughty people of the earth do languish. The earth also is defiled under the inhabitants thereof. Let's see why. Because they have transgressed the laws. See, they break the laws, change the ordinance, and broken the everlasting covenant. Therefore, hath the curse devoured the earth, and they that dwell therein are desolate. Therefore the inhabitants of the earth are burned, and few men left. Okay. Few men left. That's going to be the end of this. Okay. But, once again, those of us that are in the truth, Lord's will, he carries us all the way through. All right. We're going to have to depend, there's no plan B. All right. The only plan is playing your house shy. That's it. Other than that, you ain't going to make it. All right. But anyways, I'm going to close out with that. Lord's will was edifying. All praise, all honor, and all glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakak Wadash. On to the next one. Shalom.